Hi, Amandeep. My name's Daphne. I'm one of the tutors here at IELTSpodcast.com. Thank you for sending in your essays for correction. Thank you for getting involved on the course. I look forward to working with you. That's great. Okay, so first two essays about school and education. Here we go. First one. Doing an enjoyable activity with a child. Yeah. It is a very common, so just careful here on this typing. A very common practice among parents to spend time reading books to children to prepare them for schools. Good. Okay. What I'm going to do sometimes is just expand. So develop, which means really put more words in. Reading books of all kinds. From story to, or from how? Fiction to facts. Yeah? So what I've done here is just we're just developing your idea a little bit, and we're adding in some vocabulary at the same time. But now, most of the teachers advocate that parents should do this enjoyable activity with kids. Okay, so don't repeat the question. Careful, careful. Here you're using a lot of words from your question there, so don't use the same words as they're using in there. Okay. But now suggests you're going to contradict that, like go against it, but you're not. You're saying the same thing. So you can say, additionally, yeah, make sure you use the correct linking word. Additionally, most teachers advocate that parents should do this. So instead of enjoyable, we're going to go important and key learning process. Yeah, with their children. We're not going to say kids. Because why? Because why is it important? Because this helps them to learn, helps them to understand key issues, helps them to develop their own thinking, that sort of thing. And I totally agree with this. You don't need to say much. And then you need to say, this essay will discuss the issues using examples. Don't worry about that. We're going to show you how to do this in the next lesson on the course. So doing an enjoyable activity does not mean taking them out for dinner or holidays. Okay, so it could be argued that. So just start with something a little bit more general. Not me taking them out for dinners or on holiday, you'd have to say. It means it is essentially about, or the key issue is, you should say maybe here, converting boring or difficult maybe reading to more interesting and interactive activities. Good. For example, capital letter there. Example, comma. Children will better remember names of all the vegetables if they see them all, and they'll know the size and the real colour, which is not possible from reading a book. Okay, so lovely example. For example, so a simple trip to the market or a simple practicing cooking with your children in the kitchen can teach them. Remember, we've got to go back to skills. Yeah, can teach them. Keep looking here. Cooking skills, which we could say culinary. Oops, sorry. That should be here. So culinary skills and mathematical skills, as they have to learn how to do the cooking and stuff like that. Okay, so keep thinking about what kind of skills they're learning. This is a very important part of the question. Playing sports. So furthermore, so you're going to go. Yeah, so you're giving another argument here. You said, for example, here, and then furthermore here, playing sports with children not only helps. So not, you want to have not only helps in physical development, also improves cognitive skills. Yes, good. Recent example in The Times, capital letter, because it's a newspaper, also emphasised the role of sport having an additive, I would say beneficial effect on a child's apostrophe S mental development. Good. Secondly, so you've got secondly here, in which case you'd have to have firstly here. You have to balance these connecting words. So in terms of the coherence of the essay, you can see I'm adding in quite a lot of these connecting words. So coherence and cohesion is what gives me the organization to the essay, helps me be able to read it. Parents could play console games, games on with children on consoles such as PlayStation, Nintendo, capital letter, or could also, good, take them out fishing or camping. Nice. These activities not only increase the bond between the children and parents, good point, yeah, but also help in building skill and mind development as well as physical strength. So each time I'm kind of adding a few more words here, which will help you with the task achievement. So it means you're answering the question better. Also gives you more chance to show off your lexis, your vocabulary. A recent article. Recent article published by Oxford, capital letter. And you need a verb here. Showed that. Children playing online games for 3 hours a week perform better than their counterparts in psychocognitive. I don't know if that's how you spell it. Let's just check there. Cognitive testing. Okay, good. Nice paragraph, that one. Finally, or in conclusion, there is no doubt. So careful, all your sentences need to be complete sentences. Reading books at children is a wonderful, relevant, and essential, so really important thing to do. But converting reading into an enjoyable activity is definitely better for child development and will lead to them becoming more rounded individuals. Rounded means like they'll have more skills. Okay, really nice, good start there. Okay, so what I'm picking up is quite a lot of things on organisation, but the kind of coherence, which we're going to work through. A few things on making sure you're answering the question absolutely right. But otherwise, good start here. Nice. So second one, should schools be more entertaining? Okay, this is interesting. So there's a lot of confusion among parents due to varied teaching ideology. You'd have to have the of different schools. Okay, so start with nowadays. Or something a little bit more general, okay? Nowadays. Yes, but I like teaching ideology. That's very good. And capital letter here always at the beginning of each sentence. Some people are still consistent with the old schooling principle. Oh, sorry. Where school's sole purpose is to educate, while now here you can keep going actually. So while other groups of people think that schooling has to be entertaining, don't repeat the same word as they have had in the question. Remember that one, okay? So they've said that. So that means you can't really have that word. You have to find another word. So I'm going to suggest maybe interesting or challenging, or hang on, let's go varied. Varied. Okay. I support the view that it should be, and then choose another word here. And then you're going to go, this essay will discuss, da, 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 da. Okay? All right? Well done. So there is no doubt that, careful again, we made a full sentence. There is no doubt that education plays a very important role in one's future life. Okay, one's future life. Because, tell me why. Yeah? We need to learn these facts and we need to understand how the world works. We need to be ready to get a job in the future. A good education can make one achieve one's academic and financial goals. Okay, so still develop this even though you've got that, or just go because and link it together. Okay, but I still think you could develop that a little bit more. Okay, schooling plays an before a vowel an important role in a child's development as connect this together. It provides the building blocks for a future career. Good. Nowadays, students are bombarded with so much knowledge. Don't you have these days and nowadays that they sometimes become that they may become confused. Let's give an example how. Not always being able to identify facts from lies. Yeah, for example, additionally, I join this up. So the longer sentence are, better you'll get more marks because it's a complex sentence. Additionally, they are often, not always, often under stress to finish assignments, homeworks, or preparing for exams. Good. A recent article, so same as before, a recent article published in the British Medical Journal, capital letters, cited a tenfold increase in stress and depression in schools children. Yes, because of why? Because of the focus on exams. So link this back to the question. Remember how we said before? Link it back to this idea of only education. So like it's just too much academics. Okay. It's important to keep checking the question. To decrease. So however, now you're giving me the other side of the story. So again, the connecting words. To decrease the pressure on students, some schools have modified their teaching methodology by including different curriculum, which is more enjoyable for children. Good, okay. Teaching through projectors, including animations or video clips, may help to. Could use the modal verbs here, may help to. Good, very nice. Additionally, use another connecting word. Or moreover, day trips to science museums and art museums can provide understanding and memory of history, which becomes alive. Yeah. A newer study by Oxford University, capital letter, shown that students of schools with use of projectors outperform those still using books. Because why? Students are more engaged and involved. Okay, good paragraph. I really like that. Well done. To conclude, okay, whilst this is true, one cannot leave reading books, but learning can be made easier and better if it's leave reading books. It's not really just about reading books. You'd have to say academic books. Easier better if it's enjoyable and students are more able to remember their lessons. So you need your opinion. This is an opinion essay. So I need your opinion in the beginning and your opinion here again at the end. Okay. Well done. This is a nice essay. So the issues I'm picking up here is just the coherence, the organization, and some of the vocabulary, just checking we're not repeating the vocabulary. But really good start. And I think you're going to get on really well in the course. Well done.